Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Cat Crypto here. So getting a little bit late on in the evening. I'm throwing this update up tonight because I feel like it should just get out there tonight. Another one coming in the morning as usual, normal routine. Friday tomorrow, so we'll be doing my live stream from 12 till around 2 in the afternoon for you folks. So feel free to attend that and hopefully we catch you there. So if you didn't catch the AMA, which I would likely think that you did, there was around 2.5k people at this AMA, and we'll get onto this proposal in a second. In my opinion, it wasn't the best of AMAs. There wasn't really much spoken about V23. There's just so many things that they're like stones that were left kind of unturned in my opinion. Terra Shuttle, we've got a huge issue at the moment with Terra Shuttle. Wrap Luna, what's going on with Wrap Luna? How's the burn tax going to affect users across the board, validators? How do they think it's going to impact the blockchain? And there's just so much to ask, and it was kind of more just, I wouldn't say nothingness, but we kind of just got to know people a little bit better. And you know, if it may just be me because of my issues that I have with Terra Rebels marketing, but it's a little bit embarrassing to hear someone speak like that and say about people not being joining and not even being educated and all that sort of stuff. I'm not really going to hash over it, but we have the Lunc Basics playlist, and I'm here to educate people that are joining the space, current in the space, and new to crypto in general, because it's all about educating someone who's investing and not just trying to FOMO them into something they don't even understand or even know what a validator is, let alone a wallet. Like you heard from his own mouth, he didn't even know what a wallet was 3 months ago, which is obviously normal for someone who's new to join the space, but for that person to be the head of marketing, it's just, yeah. I'll leave that with you folks, but I've had my own problems with marketing. That's why I was actually excluded from that AMA. I wasn't invited and stuff like that. Now, we've got this proposal up, which is 4340, and pretty much, oh, hey, Hap. Happy's just jumped. Hey, it's just jumped up on my lap. So pretty much, guys, this has been put up by, we don't even know. It's not Terra Rebels who have put it up. It could be someone inside Terra Rebels. There are kind of like factions inside the Luna module and stuff like that. But Terra Rebels aren't endorsing this, and for the everyday user to pay a 1.1% payout on their staking rewards is a little bit cheeky. They can always open a node and run a node and get people to delegate with them, and in turn they will get staking rewards. Now folks, don't even vote on this, okay, because if it reaches quorum then it's going to pass. It is a text proposal, so it does need manual implementation, and we know exactly about manual implementation and how complicated it can get. So let's move over to the price of LUNACLASSIC, and what you're seeing right now is a consolidation, and what we want to see is possibly a channel. And then as you see more coins being delegated, more upwards movement. And like I said, what I've noticed is the hot wallet, every time it drops coins, and it does go up in coins a little bit here and there at the moment, but it's mostly dropping. Not by huge amounts in comparison to how much it owns, but every time it drops coins and they actually end up going to the station and become delegated, then the price kind of moves upwards, which is really, really good to see that. And I hope more of these people will delegate their coins. It locks them in for a minimum of 21 days. And when someone wants to take gains, like I've said, once you undelegate, it's a 21-day waiting period, so you've really got to plan these things in the future, and this is why I said about leaving dry powder. Now, if you don't know this, in the current Agora text that's out, Ed stated in this that they'll have to be forced to use the unofficial site, the unofficial app, and the unofficial desktop app if TFL don't merge the burn codebase change or whatever. But they've stated in the AMA that they've been doing merges on like bug fixes and stuff like that. They merged V21 and V22 itself, so why wouldn't they merge this burn proposal and everything like that? Why is it now coming up that Ed's saying the next step is for us to move to our own unofficial system. And the reason why it's called unofficial is because it's unofficial. In effect, I know a lot of validators won't agree to this, and I myself, being a validator in the coming months, and me as a person, does not agree with moving over to an unofficial platform that will likely need months of bug testing. And they've already had, like I said, their Discord hacked for a bot that they developed, which in itself just goes to show that they're not prepared to do this kind of jump. And why do we have to now abandon the Terra station when TFL themselves have split the Terra station into the main net and the classic net? I'm just really confused, and I really don't want to have to move to some sort of unofficial platform. I'd rather stay where I am. I trust this platform, I know the code base, and we understand it. So it's really interesting to see this all coming into play now that they've done a little bit. And like I said, I wasn't invited to that AMA because I would have if I was a speaker, I would have definitely spoken about that. And I did raise my hand multiple times, but I was actually never picked, which is once again very interesting. But this unofficial development, because what you got to remember is, right, they've already, like they've said, they've already developed this app, this website and the desktop application, and now they're saying about it. It's all just too coincidental, in my opinion. And you know, as good as people are, Terra Rebels is an organization of multiple people, and it's very interesting. And like, I'm not fudding, I'm just bringing up the questions that need to be asked, and I'm always going to be like this, whether people like it or not. This should have been addressed during that AMA. Sadly, it wasn't. I would have hoped someone asked about it, but I think it's been kind of overlooked because the Agora text is so big, so long. A lot of people can't even bother to read it. They'll wait for the proposal for the burn tax, vote on it, not even knowing that if we're going to have to move to an unofficial system or not. It's scary. It really is scary. And USTC, it keeps getting brought up about repegging it and stuff like that. And what's not being addressed is the holders and the percentage of the holdings of the top 10 wallets. It's 66.79% according to CoinMarketCap, and if this is correct, it's not good. The top 100 holders, 90%. Like, you're never getting those coins from them unless they're going to sell them for a high profit. So in a sense, like Zada stated before in one of our AMAs, it's just a big ball of debt, and there's got to be some way to rebalance the distribution of coins, and the only way to possibly do that is to mint more coins. And no, that's not mint LUNACLASSIC, that means mint USTC coins. But you know, it's all if buts and coconuts, isn't it? And very interesting turn of events this evening. So let me know what you think in the comment section, folks, about what we've spoken about here this evening. And yeah, Friday tomorrow, look forward to it. Really forward positive momentum for the movement. They've spoken a lot, the marketing team, about these projects, retail wanting to come back in, but I feel that if we are a decentralized coin and we are a decentralized community, that information shouldn't be withheld from the broader community. It should be made public, and we should be able to decide and see who these projects are, what these projects are about. It's no good telling us there's all these great things. We need proof, and it's just as simple as that. And you know, Wall Street Bets are comparing us to SHIB, the Doge, saying, yeah, you know, SHIB's the Dogecoin killer. Like, we don't care about meme coins. We're a layer 1 coin. It's as simple as that. We don't mix in with meme coins because we're not a meme coin. We're a layer 1 coin. We have coins inside our ecosystem, and that's the good thing. My video tomorrow morning is all about what gets burnt, how it gets burnt, and who gets affected. Going to do a nice update for the community. We're going to add it into the Lunc Basics playlist. And like I said, if you've got someone new who's joined the space and they're a bit uninformed, send them over to our YouTube channel. Tell them to click on our playlists. Basic playlists will tell you everything you need to know, ins and outs of validators, moving coins, creating wallets, staking, delegating, all the ins and outs, plus lots of little extra bits in there for you. Stay safe, folks. Can't stress that enough. And yeah, really, really good time ahead of us. We've got so much good stuff going on, and they spoke a lot about NFT smart contracts. I worked on this with Hippie. replaced all of the pretty much bad press around the system and stuff like that, and got them into a position where they could re-enable that once staking was enabled. And the burn tax itself is going to crush smart contracts, and that's another thing that wasn't spoken about. So very interesting. Not financial advice. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me. Beware of WhatsApp numbers. We'll catch you in the next one.